Okay, so here's the video for functions day 2. So up at the top, notice that I have, it looks like 4 different functions up top. One of them is talking about f of x, and it's just a list of ordered pairs. I've got this g function, right? Different function, that's a square root function. And then I've got this h function that is also a list of ordered pairs. And then finally, I've got this k function, which is an equation. All right. So the questions down below that we need to answer are all asking us to do things with those functions. Some of them are really easy, like the first one. Okay, so this first one is just asking us to add the function values. All right, so what is the function value for f at 1? It's -2. Take a look up there in the highlighted pink. And what is the function for h at 1, which is -6? And if I add those up, I get -8. So then when I go on to number 2, this is asking me to do something similar, except it's subtraction. So I need to figure out what the k function evaluated at 5 is, which, I may have to do a little bit of math. Let's see, 2 times 25 plus 5, I believe that's 55, minus g of 5, a little bit more math. 5 minus 4 is 1, square root of 1 is 1. I believe the answer is 54. Okay, so for the third one, I want you to notice, and it's very tiny and nitpicky, but you have to pay attention. This is an open circle, so that does not mean multiplication, okay? That actually means function composition. This whole thing is actually the same thing as f of h of 3. So let's figure out what h of 3 is, which is 3, and then f of 3 equals 4. All right, so now this is sort of the same thing. This is asking me to put 7 into the k function first. So what is that? 2 times 49 plus 5. So this is actually g of 103. When I put 103 into the g function, I get the square root of 99. That simplifies to be, 9 times 11, so 3 rad 11. All right, now I didn't explain how to simplify that radical. If you need me to do so, please come into tutorial. All right, moving on to the next. You've seen this notation already. This means that 5 was the output on the f function. So what was the input? That's a 2. Here, this is asking for 6 as an output on the k function. A little bit harder to do without a set of ordered pairs, so let me think about this. That means that 2x squared plus 5 should equal 6, which means 2x squared equals 1, which means x squared is 1/2. And when I take the square root of both sides, I get x equals plus or minus 1 over the square root of 2. You no longer have to rationalize. Okay, so now when you get to number 7, this is asking us to compute a fraction. No big deal. 1 over whatever happens when 2 goes into the f function. That's a 1/5. Easy enough. Next, let's see what happens when I put 12 into the g function. That's the square root of 12 minus 4. So that's the square root of 8, which is 1 over 2 times the square root of 2. You do not have to rationalize anymore. Okay, now when you take a look at number 9, notice this does not have the little circle in between. This actually just means multiply. In other words, it's what's k of 4 times g of 4. So k of 4, oh my gosh, more math. Let's see, that's 2 times 16 plus 5. That's 37. And then g of 4, oh, that's nice. That's 0. This whole thing just ends up being 0. All right, let's move on to the k of -3, which is 2 times 9 plus 5. 18 plus 5 is 23. G of 23 is the square root of 19. Okay. Again, I apologize if it's going fast. but hopefully you can plug numbers into those functions. You just have to make sure you're plugging into the correct one. Okay, so this is an interesting problem. This is asking me to do k of 2. Well, k of 2 is 2 times 4 plus 5. I believe that's 13. And then when I put 13 in there, that's 2 times 13 squared plus 5. 2 times 169 plus 5, which is 343. All right. G of 4. I think we did G of 4 just a little bit ago. It was 0. So this is asking me to do f of 0, which equals 1. This one is saying 9 minus whatever k of 2 is. K of 2 is 13. I only know that because I did it up here. And then 9 minus 13 is negative 4. All right, and then this last one, this is 5/3 minus 1 over g of, and then let's see, when I put square root of 7 into k, I get 2 times 7 plus 5. 14 plus 5, so that's 19. Let's keep going. 5/3 minus 1 over the square root of 15. Then I need a common denominator, so I'm going to multiply this one by the square root of 15, top and bottom, and this one by 5, top and bottom. So I will have 25 over 15 minus the square root of 15 over 15, and here's my final answer, 25 minus the square root of 15 over 15. All right, I hope that made sense. Fairly short video. Come in for extra help if you need it.